finding that right one. She's out.
All right, so Mr. popped up on my... If you guys aren't aware, this guy's on YouTube, and a few years ago, he was going to do... I used to watch his stuff because I thought he was funny at first. I thought he was funny. I liked his... what was it? The Bob one he would do? Or the La Bamba?
Something.
One of those. La Bamba something. So he was supposed to have a fight, right? It ended up being like bogus. Totally bogus, whatever. And so I had sent a super chat to him, and he was super disrespectful when... Hey, I think he got out of character. He I don't know what he thought. I just told him, I hope he gets knocked out.
Personally or something?
Because I'm like, hey, I hope you get knocked out for always disrespecting women, because he was funny, he would do jokes, but then the way he would talk about women, it was like, damn, is this guy gay? Or like, what's this guy's problem? Like, and then when he started getting into his story about his upbringing, it's like, oh, it makes so sense. You're those guys that have bitches for moms and whatever. So anyways, long story short, he went on, he bashed me, and he was talking about it. And I thought it was funny, right? Because his little crew came to my YouTube channel and shit, and it was going off for a little bit or whatever. But so you're looking for the right one, right? All right. I think you're funny. You know what? But I think you owe me an apology, honestly. I really do.
Start there,
because you're saying you never disrespect people, blah, 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 blah. Well, you were way out of character, and so was your little fucking friend. What was that guy's name? The Pinkett guy?
Caleb Pinkett?
Yeah, him too, with all that bullshit. And whatever, it doesn't matter. It was a bogus fight. I don't care. It was $5. Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, no.
But you went off, man, with all your funny jokes that were not jokes and shit, whatever.
And then you blocked her.
Yeah, and then you blocked us because you were full of shit of some other stuff that you were posting or whatever. But anyways, okay, so if you feel like that, again, oh, and by the way, if you're not aware, guys, this is one of the guys that we're talking about who always uses the word torta and all that stuff to describe women. Now he's looking for love.
Yeah.
All right, so where do we start with this guy? I think you're a nice guy. Everyone has their own, niceness and whatever. However, I do feel like you owe me an apology, and because that's on a personal level. It's one thing when you're joking around or whatever. It's like, hey, I was supporting you, dumbass, because that's why I sent you money to your super chat, because it was supposed to be a fight. That's what you do. You amp people up.
Yeah.
You're a contender.
And he talks about raza and gente, right?
And unity and all this bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit, okay? This guy's in it for the money. Who cares? Who wouldn't be in it for the money? Anyways, long story short. So he's looking for love now. All right, well, I think you need to clean up your act. Honestly, stop dressing like a gangster, because you're not a gangster, like you said. Clean it up, dude. You're a father to single daughters, or he's a single father or some shit, right?
Yeah.
To daughters. That's as far as what I know from what I've seen on the YouTube. I haven't watched him in a long time, but from what I used to watch or whatever. So I think you need to start there. You need to dedicate your time to your children. I saw one bogus video of him combing his daughter's hair, which was cute. It was cute. It got a lot of love, whatever. That was like a long time ago, whatever. I think you need to start there. I think you need to clean up your act. I think you need to let go of the past. What else? What else would you say? Your charisma.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
And again, this is just social media, dude. Yeah. This is social media. Just you happen to pop up on our For You page. So I'm like, oh, perfect opportunity. Since I can't comment on your channel since you blocked me. And you block everyone.
We'll probably block you now.
That's okay.
Whatever.
But it is what it is. It is what it is. What does it say? Like, be careful what you say to people, or what's that saying? There's a saying, and this isn't like nothing bad, but I'm just saying, like, you should be careful what you say about people ajena, because you never know where you might just pop up with them. Him, he just happened to pop up and like, oh wow, this is funny. Like, I'm over it, but it's like, wow, really though? That's not very adulty for you being 45. You're older than us, and you're a grandpa. You have daughters. What kind of example are you showing your daughters? You as a father, you'd want to show your daughters your strengths, and those are the type of men that they should be looking for, the men with your strengths. So, I mean, I'm not seeing any strengths here. You're hiding. You talked about running away from the guys that pulled up on you over there with that other guy. And then what was about some other stuff where I just wasn't in agreement.
Just like disrespectful towards women, calling them tortas. And, I mean, it's funny, I guess.
To other people.
Pero no, ni habla español.
Pero ni habla español el vato. And he claims to be a Chicano. So this is what I'm talking about. This is like, it goes into a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, so he's looking for love. I don't know. I think you should start there. You owe me an apology, so you should apologize. And then what else? Emily? Clean up your act. You clean up your act. I don't know what he's posting now.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember. But
he just showed up here on this.
Yeah, but the last time, you were talking about some stuff where I don't think you really had any knowledge, and you were just talking a lot of crap.
Yeah,
and you never know who's connected.
I mean, as well, just respect is number one, and I think that's something. Yeah, you should start there, sir.
Yes, because I'd see you in your live chats. He'd get all pissed off, and then he'd like talk shit and block them, and then it's like, oh, well, that's not fair.
Yeah, you need to,
everyone should be able to be entitled to their own opinion.
Yes, and it's social media, however, but te pasas también.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
If you know what that means.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe you don't leave your house, so that's why you don't have to worry about, meeting
But yeah,
up
I
with
mean,
people
you have disrespected a lot of people.
Yeah, you have a
A lot of family members.
a lot of people. And then you want to be like, I did. No, you did. You take accountability.
Because that first channel you had, you deleted a lot of shit on there that you made videos,
stuff,
a lot of profiles and people.
A lot of comments with things that were current events that were happening were it just wasn't cool. You know, I understand you guys want to try to be journalists or whatever, but you can only be a journalist if you have facts. Because then if not, it's a
and a lot of the stories were like talking about people you've never even had a like personal conversation with them. You didn't know them personally, but speaking on them and stuff. So
yeah, so that's what.
And then back to the whole thing.
Yeah, the respect though. It goes back to respect, dude.
Yeah.
You guys have to learn. Like you're already 45 years old, dude. You should learn that people are gonna have a difference of opinion, and it's social media. I mean, you choose to block them for whatever reason, but if you wouldn't block them, then it's an open conversation. And how are you gonna grow if you can't take what is that, constructive criticism?
Yeah, and a lot of women aren't the same. So good luck on your journey. And,
yeah, good luck on your journey. Yeah. I'm sure you'll find the kind of women that you're looking for.
Women who tolerate disrespect.
Yeah, there's a lot of women who tolerate disrespect, and you know, you're just flashy about your Land Rover or whatever. Some women don't want that. What can you provide? Do you own your own house? Do you own your own business? How much money do you make? Are you willing to pay? Because I've seen your little jokes or whatever. So there's a lot of things that you can still work on. Everyone can grow. So yeah, good luck on your journey, and I'll be waiting for that apology.
How do I go about